Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, 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 Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash, Kahalayim La, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash, double honor to elder apostles and elder bishops, Great Millstone, GMS, peace and blessing to the elect, Shalom, Shalom to the elect. This is going to be Isaiah chapter 2. All right, this is on my spirit. I just got done doing a video, but Spirit told me, go ahead and go into this. Now, I was just meditating on how the Lord alone is going to be exalted during this time. This time of judgment. That's the whole purpose of it, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to be exalted and magnified in the earth. And when I was thinking about it, with this chapter, it basically declares the end from the beginning. Then you have something that's called reverse chronology, which basically means to reverse the time, which is basically like, for example, you watch a movie, you watch a certain movie, and they'll show you like the plot or like the end of the movie in the very beginning of that movie, but then after that they'll go back to like the beginning. And they'll build up to the ending scene. But you watch certain movies, they'll show you like the ending scene in the beginning of the movie, but then they'll show you how everything started eventually and build up to the ending scene. Well, that's what this chapter reminds me of, as well as other chapters, in the Bible. But when you read Isaiah 2, I mean, we're gonna get into it. Basically, it starts off speaking about the kingdom of heaven. But then it goes into the judgment that basically led to the kingdom of heaven being established. You know what I'm saying? It basically started, it starts off talking about the kingdom of heaven, but then it takes it back to how the kingdom of heaven got established, because the kingdom of heaven is going to be established by way of violence, man, by way of the Lord destroying things, but by way of him destroying the system. Okay, but let's get into it. I don't want to rant too much. It was Jacob's blessing from the beginning. Oh, that's spiritual. Yo, the Yahshua just put that up. Yep. Oh, that's right. It was Jacob's blessing from the beginning. Hey, is it not written the elder should serve the younger? That was said when they were in the womb. So it was set up in the spirit that the Edomites were going to be servants to the Israelites. So you damn right, man. That blessing belonged to us. Hey, is it not written in Romans the 9th chapter, the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Heavenly Father according to election might stand? Is that not written? But let's get into it, man. I pray and hope it's edifying. Once again, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai. Isaiah chapter 2 verse 1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, the nation of Israel. He saw concerning the nation of Israel. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, meaning the government of the Lord, which represents the Israelites, in particular the 144,000. That's going to be the governing body, all right, of the nation of Israel in the kingdom, shall be established in the top of the mountains above all above all governments. It's going to be established above all governments, and it says, and shall be exalted above the hills, above the other governments, and all nations shall flow unto it. Right, to be guided, for guidance, for counsel, for to receive the laws, statutes, and commandments. And many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. By way of who? His people. The Lord not going to teach them directly. The Lord is going to teach the other nations by way of his people. All right? By way of this new government he's setting up. All right? Which the whole nation of Israel, we're going to be a whole nation of kings and priests, but it's going to be in order. All right? It's in order to that. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths, in the laws, statutes, and commandments. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua from Jerusalem, right? And he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people. Judgment. right? Because if y'all don't, well, as it is written, the nation and kingdom, the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. And that's in Isaiah 60. And it says, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks, meaning all of their resources that's being invested into military might and military power is going to be changed into investing in agriculture, farming tools, etc. Because for the military, the purpose of the military is to combat, it's for war, basically for destruction. But see right here, it's dealing with basically the purpose of building, to increase life in the earth, not to destroy. Because after the third woe, after World War III, it's not going to be a need for destruction or war anymore. It's not. Well, it says it here. It says, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Like they say, World War III, that's the war to end all wars. That's true. Because after them nuclear missiles shot off, I mean, that's as great as you can get, baby, through the Spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Now it says, O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. Walk in his truth, his word. Therefore, thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob. And see, now it rewinded. Now it's going back. Before the kingdom got established. See, we in this time right now. So you saw it jump back right here. It was just speaking about the kingdom of heaven and the kingdom of heaven being built up, after World War III. You know what I'm saying? The nations investing their resources into, like I said, agriculture. They're going to build up the kingdom of heaven, pave our streets with gold, etc. They're going to come up to Jerusalem to receive the law, statutes, and commandments, because Jerusalem going to be the headquarters in the earth, in the kingdom of heaven, all right? And the nations, they're going to come to us to learn of our ways, to learn the ways of the Lord, the law, statutes, and commandments. But see, now you read verse 6, it jumped back. So we in this time right now. In Isaiah 2 and 6, we're living in this right now. Therefore, thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob. He forsook the 2/3 in America and the rebels around the earth, because they be replenished from the east and are soothsayers like the Philistines. So our people are a bunch of goddamn heathens, man. They're no different from fucking Hamites, the way that they act, man. They're fucking beasts, man. 2/3 of our people in America and the rebels around the earth, they're animals, bro. And that's why they gotta die. Jay gotta die, man. And then they're gonna be good. Then they're gonna get it. They need a reset, man. 2/3 of our people in America, you rebels, y'all need a reset. It says, and they please themselves and the children of strangers. Right, you like to please these fucking Edomites, man. You want to be like them, want to be all buddy with them. You please yourselves and the children of strangers, showing you this definitely talking about right now, because it ain't gonna be like that in the kingdom of heaven. Hell no, man. But you're like this now, and that's the curses too. You loving your enemy. Their land also is full of silver and gold. All right, not necessarily the land of Israel, but you represent the land. So wherever you are, Jake trying to live it up right now. And y'all don't necessarily have silver and gold, but a lot of Jakes living pretty good, in America. Neither is there any end of their treasures. All the shit that you buy. You just got your tax money. You getting that child tax credit or, stimulus. Whatever you getting, unemployment. Not to mention, like I said, a lot of Jake just living good. The land is also full of horses. Neither is there any end of their chariots. You got all these damn cars. A lot of Jake got foreign cars. You be seeing women with damn sports cars. What your black ass doing in the damn Camaro, or a damn sports truck. But you'll see that. So this is definitely talking about here in America, man. Where all these different goodies were imported. Because America's that merchant city. Where the heathen get rich off of, And you Jakes are the #1 consumers. And you're fucking proud of this shit. You proud of being a damn slave, man. So we know it's talking about you. You know, it says their land also is full of idols. They worship the work of their own hands. And, you know, that could be, I mean, there could be a lot of things. Because in today's time, any and everything is a damn idol. You know, it could be money. It could be your job. It could be your car. It could be your woman, your children. You know, it could be you going to church. For you Jason still up in them damn plantation Christian churches. All right? You worship the work of your own hands. And it says that which their own fingers have made. Now see, in the ancient world, people literally was worshiping statues and idols. But like I said, now in today's time, they make any and everything out of a god. Or people make any and everything into a god, you know? People even worship their damn self, man. You know, social media, Facebook, Twitter, goddamn Instagram, or, you know, whatever. Hey, men shall be lovers of their own selves, right? Now it says, and the mean man boweth down. The mean man, that's the man that's insignificant. People call him a lame, somebody that everybody don't know. So a mean man, that's a man of low status. So the mean man, or the man that's not known like that, boweth down, meaning he worshiping these damn idols. And the great man, the man of high status, humbleth himself, he worshiping these damn idols too. So, and that shows you any and everybody gonna take that damn chip. You know, so from the man of the low status to the man of the great status, they all gonna take that damn chip. They all gonna take that charagma, man. You know? Let's read that again. It says, and the mean man boweth down, he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, right? And the great man humbleth himself. Therefore forgive them not, because they all gonna take that chip, and you cannot be forgiven for taking that chip. Now see, people taking that vax. If you took that vax, more than likely you're gonna take that chip, and you're not going to be forgiven. That's a sentence of death, man. Don't take that charagma. Don't take that chip. Enter into the rock and hide thee in the dust for fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and for the glory of his majesty. So when Yahushai come back, which he will, when he crack them clouds, people can go into hiding. They're going to go to these damn doomsday bunkers, you know, their mountain retreats. You know, they're going to be hiding some of every damn where, because they're going to see the Lord coming with the army of heaven, man. And he's going to be in that huge fathership. That's the glory of his majesty. Him traveling in the greatness of his strength. You know? That's going to be a hell of a sight. And we can see it. We believe it, and it's going to happen, man. It's going to happen. And he going to make everybody shut the fuck up. Like, I just, like, Spirit's been on me. I'm getting tired of people, man. I'm tired of fucking hearing people. Unless it's the brothers, you know? Unless it's the brothers, but everybody else, man, just want you to shut the hell up, man. Like, fuck, man. I'm sick of people, bro. But you know, hey, the great part about this, the Lord gonna make you shut up. He gonna make y'all shut up. Now it says, the lofty looks of man shall be humbled. The lofty looks of man, that's men they look proud as hell, man. And the Lord hate a proud look too. You know, everybody's so goddamn happy. What the fuck you so goddamn happy about, man? Like you did something, you know? Like you so fucking special. Like you great. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled. He gonna bring everybody low, man. Now see, we low already. That's the time we gonna be exalted too. We exalting him, you know? We're exalting the one that's not exalted in the earth, but very soon he gonna be exalted, and he's going to exalt us with him, Lord willing. Lord willing. But it says, in the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, so that pride, that's seeding and oozing off of you. You know? You men, you women, your little ones, your grandparents, man, all you motherfuckers, man. With your McDonald's eating asses, man. You know? Wendy's and shit. I mean, just, hey, this shit just gotta stop, man. Alright? It gotta stop. And it will. And the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai alone, shall be exalted in that day. And all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai for that, man. I'm going to say it again. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai for that. For the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shah of hosts, hosts mean armies. So the Lord of the armies shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty. Because you have no right as a creation to be fucking proud, man. You were made. We were made. You understand? You're a creation. You were created. Brought forth. He didn't have to bring your black ass forth, man. You could just not be. You know, and that's scary. But he made us, man. But see, everybody think they doing their own fucking thing, man. That's why this shit gotta start over. And it will. All right, and the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shah of hosts, shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. And that's it. You see that? And he shall be brought low. A lot of people about to be brought low, bro. A lot of people. And it's going to be a hell of a day. See, people out interested in watching fucking movies and TV and reality shows. You live in the biggest movie and reality show there is, and you ain't even know it the whole time. We're all a part of it, man. Everybody got a story that's connected to one big story, man. This thing is big, bro. It's big. And it says, and upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan. So, hey, the cedars represent people, as well as the oaks. It represent people. Even when you go back to the Garden of Eden, it spoke about how Adam and Eve hid themselves among the trees of the garden. The trees of the garden was talking about the other nations. It was talking about people, you know? So people can be compared to trees, you know? You think about, you know, people, their fruits, their works, what they do, what they believe in, what they're rooted in. You know, because a tree has roots. Another thing too, it takes a seed to plant a tree. You know, a tree starts with a seed, man, and you know, in that seed it takes root, it grows. You know, but you see how people are compared to trees. You know, and these people, they're high and lifted up. You know, they've been idolized, they've been deified in their own minds. See, people are delusional. You know, people look at themselves as gods. Like, shut your ass up, you know, and sit your ass down. Like, who told you this damn great? You know, for so long, because of social engineering and predictive programming, people have been lying to them damn selves. Like, everybody think they something that they not, man. Like in the movie Surrogates with Bruce Willis. Everybody grew up believing there's something that they're not, and now it's just too damn bad, man. You got a damn bitch big as a house, hurt in the face, but she thinks she a dime. Like, no, who told you this? They've been lying to you. You know, posing and shit and taking all these different pictures, putting them up, and men, like men, and Jake just, man, you just have no standards, you know. And I ain't here to talk about all that, but just saying, like, this society is fucked up, and that's why the Lord gonna do exactly what he's about to do, man. You know, it makes sense. And upon all the high mountains and upon all the hills that are lifted up, these governments, you know, see, the Lord ain't gonna come back and have a discussion with y'all at the UN. Nah, he just gonna take you down. He's not gonna go to the EU, you know. He's not gonna want to go to a Bilderberg group meeting, you know, or a trilateral commission, a trilateral, excuse me, it's hard to say that word for me. Trilateral commission, if I'm saying that correctly. But I'm just dealing with the wicked leader Edom. He's not gonna sit down and want to talk to you, as well as these different leaders of these other nations, you know. And as far as the leaders, you know, like I said, within the EU, you know, NATO, all right, and these different foreign governments, they have their leaders. He's not gonna want to sit down and talk to you. Like, they show you movies like The Day the Earth Stood Still. You know, hey, people actually think, hey, you've been fooled, you've been bamboozled by Hollywood, man. That's a Hollywood magic trick they played on you, man. Ain't nothing to talk about. He just simply coming back to take you down, man. Like it tells you in 1 Corinthians 15, then come up the end when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to his heavenly Father, Yahweh, when he shall have put down all rule, all authority and power. You know, that's what's about to happen. Ain't shit to talk about, man. So all you mountains and hills, y'all gonna sit y'all ass down too. Why leap ye high hills? Y'all not ruling, man. China not coming into power. Russia not coming into power. All y'all going down, man. No, it says, and upon every high tower and upon every fence wall, right? So yeah, like you have no defense for what's coming to you because it's a foreign force that's going to enter this world, man. You know, y'all call it an alien force. Well, it's foreign because it's from another realm, another dimension. You can't deal with that, E. You're not capable of dealing with that. You will never match. You will never come close to what the Lord about to put on your ass, man. Now it says, and upon all the ships of Tarshish, hey, and that's where the first slaves came from. Ain't that spiritual? All right, Tarshish, which is Spain. You know. And upon all the ships of Tarshish, and upon all pleasant pictures. That goddamn picture of Caesar Borgia. Cesare Borgia, to a lot of people, that's a pleasant picture. Then you got the Madonna and child, you know, you got the so-called Virgin Mary, and the Son, you know, but that shit really represent Semiramis and Tammuz, or Isis and Horus. You know, it's the same deities going by different names, man. You know, and people about to get ready to celebrate their Easter bullshit. Well, Easter goes back to Ishtar. Or Ashtaroth, you know, the Queen of Heaven. But see, once again, nothing has really changed. See, we're still living in an age of the heathen, you know, because Esau, Edom, that's the ultimate heathen, man. And these are the wicked. Now we're under the wicked right now, you know. Hey, so we got to get the hell up out of here. We need to be delivered from these people, man. Delivered from strange children, like our King David had prayed, you know, for the Lord to deliver us from strange children, man. Cause these people are satanic, they're wicked, man, and that's why they gotta fucking go down. But anyway, it says how the day of the Lord is upon all the ships of Tarshish, and Tarshish is Spain, and upon all pleasant pictures. And you think about Caesar Borgia, hey, that shit gonna be destroyed, man. All right. Because that's not the Lord. Hey, the Lord is not a so-called white man. Okay? That shit gonna be destroyed. And the loftiness or the pride of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. And the idols he shall utterly abolish. And like they showed you on the movie 2012, that statue down in Brazil, I believe it's called Christ the Redeemer, like that one big statue of Caesar Borgia. I think it was like an earthquake or something, but that shit just crumbled. You know, that big statue of Caesar Borgia down in Brazil, they showed you in 2012 how that shit just crumbled. It just, you know, collapsed. That's really how it's gonna be. The Lord gonna destroy all these idols, man. You know, and they should go into the holes of the rocks. That's these bunkers. A lot of people, especially people that got money, these billionaires, trillionaires, they're going to go into hiding. Then they should go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for fear of the Lord, showing you the Lord coming back physically. He's physically coming back. This is the second coming. And this links up with Revelation chapter 6 towards the end. And you know, we can get it if you don't believe me. But it goes to Revelation 6 as well as Revelation 20, where it speaks about that great white throne. But let's get Revelation 6 just to prove that point that I was making. All right. Revelation chapter 6 and Revelation chapter 6. Woo! Wow. Here we go. And all this is good. Oh man. Revelation chapter 6 verse 12. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal. We're in the sixth seal now. But so we're so close to that nuclear destruction. And lo, there was a great earthquake, that nuclear destruction. And the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, meaning all the constellations are going to be blocked out. And the stars of heaven fell onto the earth. The stars of heaven talking about those nuclear warheads. All right? They're gonna fall to the earth. Even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind. Right? You think about those mushroom clouds. You think about that nuclear wind. All right? That hydrodynamic front. You know, if I'm saying that correctly. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. Those mushroom clouds. And every mountain and island were moved out of their places. Woo! It's gonna change everything, baby. When this right here happened, it's gonna change everything. And the kings of the earth, that's the elite, the wicked leader Edom, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, right? All these different militaries, you know, and the order of the military. And every bondman, every slave man, and every free man, right, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. So a lot of people can go into hiding, you know, underground bunkers, etc. You know, mountain retreats, you know, you got bunkers in the mountains. And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. Because Yahweh Shema Shai is coming back. Hey, the Lord Yahweh Shai coming back in that huge fathership. In that huge fathership, man. Okay? For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? The elect, through the grace of the Lord. All right? Only the elect gonna be able to stand. You know, endure. You know? Now, Isaiah chapter 2 and where we left off at 2:19, and they should go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth. We just read that. For fear of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. What's gonna do that? Them thermonuclear missiles. We read how it's gonna be like a great earthquake. And in that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats. I mean, they gonna throw that shit away. It's gonna be no good. You know, whether it's a picture or whatever, a statue. You know, people got all types of idols. A Caesar Borgia, they got idols of saints. You know, once again, the Virgin, La Virgin de Guadalupe. You know, Mother Mary. You know, the Madonna. They gonna throw all that shit away. Money's gonna be no good. You know, this paper money, they gonna throw that shit away. That's idolized. You know, yeah. Your woman, if she ain't acting right, you know, you was idolizing her, you got rid of her ass too. You know, I'm just talking shit. But I mean, whatever people believe in and they highly esteem, whatever it is, if it's not Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, it's going to be completely disregarded, because people going to know it's a higher power that's doing all this in the earth. Once these judgments start taking place, the only explanation, this has to be a higher power. This has to be, like, it's divine. This has to be judgment from the heavens. People going to feel it, man, because it's going to be something you never felt before. So you're going to know Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai doing this. And we gonna say the names. Oh yeah, we gonna completely keep glorifying the names in that time, Lord willing. You know. Now it says to go into the clefts of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged rocks, for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. What's gonna do that? Thermonuclear missiles during World War III, along with the laser beams from the chariots. Cease ye from man, whose breath is in his nostrils, for wherein is he to be accounted of. Let me read that again. Cease ye from man, whose breath is in his nostrils. So don't go back and forth with these niggas. Like, you know, at the end of the day, man, you get away from people that don't know what the hell going on. Get away from people that don't know what's going on, man. That be only around men of understanding, because everyone and everything else really is a damn distraction. Hey, get away from them. If they don't know what's going on, all they're gonna do is try to, or should I say, attempt to further confuse you, and they gonna confuse themselves more. See, we in a time where everybody is in their lot, man. Cease ye from man whose breath is in his nostrils. So you trusting this guy that call himself a teacher? He don't know what the hell going on. He don't know what the Lord is doing in the earth. He don't know that the RFID chip is the MOTB. He don't know that America's Babylon the Great. He can't, collectively break down the prophecies, man. The proper way. So he don't know what the hell going on. And the Lord can just kill him just like that. So his breath is in his nostrils. He could just drop dead. And so don't put your trust in man. Put your trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. The Lord is going to guide you to the right teachers. If you're sincere, and ultimately if you're part of the elect, if you're part of the elect, he's going to guide you and lead you to the right men that have the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. Now it says, for wherein is he to be accounted of? Right, because these people that call themselves teachers, that think that they know what's going on, but the Lord not dealing with them, the Lord is going to take them out. And what good is he to you now? So for y'all that's blindly following man, you better stop blindly following men and trust the spirit. Trust the spirit, man. Because hey, if the Lord take out your teacher, the Lord was not with your teacher, but now what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Hey man, believe in Yahweh Shem Shai. So with that, I pray and hope this is edifying. That was the whole chapter. I want to give all praise to our God, Yahweh B'Hashem Shai, B'Hashem Rakakwadash, double honor to our teachers, the apostles and elders, great millstone, GMS. Peace and blessed to the elect. Shalom.